Namaste everyone. Hi, I'm Shivi Goyal. Before starting this video, I would like to thank NE8x guys for having me on this platform to speak about my journey, books, and all work I have done. I am popularly known as author on travel and spirited blogger. Now, why author on travel is because I have a long journey of traveling. I'm a solo traveler and a backpacker. I have been traveling to all over India and penning about different places, people, and culture. A lot of work has been mentioned on my website. It's a very fascinating blog which I own, and it is spiritedblogger.com. You guys can go and check it out. I am really proud that I am a Guinness Book of World Record holder, and I have a couple of awards as well in the literary arena, which I'm proud of, and I feel blessed that I have, because my journey has just started as an author. I have three books that I have authored individually, and I have somewhere around 8 to 9 anthologies as co-authored, and the books are doing wonderfully well internationally and nationally both. The second book of mine is actually a chartbuster. It's like one of the best sellers, so I feel blessed and I'm happy about it. I would like to pay my gratitude to the universe that he's always there for me. I have been part of a lot of Litfest, including the Jaipur Literature Festival, the Times Litfest, then Chandigarh Book Fair and all. Plus, I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own company, a small foundation, which is Mr. Pedia Creations. The aim is to bring all the artists together, because I'm an artist as well, and giving them one platform wherein they can come together and teach and take workshops and work together as an. Talking about my books, I would like to speak about the first book which I published was Love versus or is equals to Weed. Now, I wanted to first of all say that I don't promote any kind of drug substance, but it's an illustrative poetry collection on all the shades of love. Now, considering that love can be a poison as well, and love can be immortal, love is mortal for many, love is toxic for some. There are breakups, there are heartbreaks, there's divinity, there's purity, there's sacredness in love. So considering all those shades of love, I've come up with this illustrative poetry collection, so you guys need to check it out. The second one is Words Unsaid. It's again a collection of poetry, a free-flowing contemporary haiku style of poetry, which indicates more of women empowerment, more of from giving strength to women and what a woman feels when certain incidences occur in their lives. And it's actually more of inspirational and motivational stuff, so you would find a lot of different social taboos poetry into it, from patriarchy to women empowerment to feminism to girl child. And it's always leaving you with a happier note, because in the end love wins, and in the end the kindness and compassion is the only thing which we carry on when we when we leave our body to our souls. So that's the second one. The third is Guilt, Right or Wrong. Now, it is an inspirational and a self-help book which I have tried on. It's a non-fiction one, and it is a self-help motivational book on guilt. Guilt is an emotion which is less talked about, and we often tend to forget to consider it in our lives, and which can have a traumatizing and distressful impact on our lives. So this book is more kind of a journal. It's kind of more of a self-help, self-healing kind of a book from an emotion which is called as guilt. So go check it out. It's available worldwide. When I started writing, it was more of a journal writing and a diary writing, because I used to travel a lot, and I used to pen down whatever I have seen and experienced. Gradually, it became a profession to bring food on the table, and being a single mother, it was tough to manage my child and writings, and of course for all the fixed expenses, it was really a tough journey for me. But slowly I never gave up, and so honestly I faced depression in my life, and post the depression era, I'm thankful to the universe that I'm alive today and being happy. I I took up writing as a profession and started writing books. So, mentioning it wasn't a easygoing journey, although, but I really, I don't give up, and it was like to just keep on going, and follow the dreams and all, because following what you love to do and following your passion, making it a profession, it's a very hard thing in this world, but it isn't impossible. So just keep on chasing it. You know, that's what I feel. For upcoming writers and or whomsoever loves to write and pen down, my only piece of advice is just follow your heart, and just don't run for the commercial or a market value. I understand that earning a money is also important. A certain amount of money is needed to live our life and for our livelihood. But you know what? If you chase the commercial and the market stuff more and more, it won't relate to people. The more natural you are, the more pure you are in your writings or whatever you feel or whatever. You get inspiration from a lot of stuff. Like I get inspiration from nature, from my child, from I love kids, from kids, I learn a lot from kids, so those small things, you take inspiration and you try to write it down as natural and pure you can, and I think that will work for you. And just don't give up in between. There are rough days, but there are smooth roads like butter also in life, so go for it. Talking about an incident or a lesson which has inspired me to take up writing. As I mentioned, that I've been traveling for like around 13-14 years now, and whenever I used to travel solo, I experienced different incidences in life, and so it's like a mix of things, so my travel journeys, then my life, as my life came and gave me lessons, the hardships, the tough turnarounds, the financial factor. So that made me really, grew stronger and stronger. And I thought, no, like I cannot give up my passion for something like this. And if I am strong and I'm happy, my child would be happy, and I would be really doing well. And I think that made me realize that this is something which I am born to do. And now I'll just be writing, and writing great content on my website and in terms of my books. And yeah, that's how I get inspiration. And my setback from depression, for example, was the major turnaround. And since then, I have not looked back. It's period. There's this little the changing world of literature, and how the paradigm has been changed into women-centric literature, and also in terms of overall literature has been really interesting. Now, recently in an interview, I've mentioned, how the era has been changed from Victorian times to Edwardian theory, and from Plato to Aristotle, and in India, if we see from Kabir Das to Mirabai, and then we see the contemporary ones, then the Ghalib Saab and the Gulzar Saab, and then there are there are ample of great authors and writers. Today, it is more of the millennial stuff, but I would recommend that the literature needs a little shift in terms of free speech, freedom of speech, and especially there should be more of liberal and inspiring, and what do we say? The out of box thinkers are needed. So, the whole idea of the changing times in literature and what needs to be done is the free flowing thinkers, the authors and thinkers who are unabashed by the opinions. They are sexually liberated. They have the freedom of speech to write. and in real terms they are making difference by their writings. Now it's not always needs to be political or politically correct or diplomatically correct, but then literature is like bringing back those times of love, humanity, compassion, and showing a right path in whatever genre you're writing. So I feel that needs to be little more enhanced. Plus, the publishing industry and the pressure on the writers and authors, and this market and the commercial thing needs to be really worked on, I think. But we all work on the audience and the readers, and I really want to thank the readers and the viewers and the listeners who listen to me especially, and different authors, that if you are listening to us and reading to us, we are working. So I feel motivated by my critics also, and by my readers as well. In the end, I just wanted to say thank you, NE8x officials, and the entire team of NE8x guys. You are wonderful. Trust me, I've been associated with you guys for like 2 to 3 years now, and I'm blessed. Like in my first book, they have the foreword as well. So these guys are amazing, and I am really happy and glad to be talking for you, about to me, on this platform. Thank you so much. Keep growing, keep shining, and just let the words of wisdom flow everywhere. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Namaste, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.